Macmillan Audio presents The Stories We Tell by Patti Callahan Henry. Read for you by Arndt. To George Rusk Henry, my son, his kind, curious, and creative heart inspires me to be a better person and writer than I know how to be. Some things have to be believed to be seen. Many Waters by Madeline L'Engle. Prologue. My eyes changed color and I didn't even notice. The first clue came when a street vendor in Savannah drew a caricature and painted my eyes green. "This is great," I said, "but my eyes are brown."
"Oh, I'm so sorry,"
he said with a fake French accent.
"I thought they were green."
A few weeks later, a customer in my letterpress studio commented on my earthy green eyes. I thanked him without correcting him. A polite Southern woman does not question a compliment. It was a full month later, in a hotel with one of those magnifying mirrors, the kind that expose every pore, that I noticed something odd. My eyes were a lichen color, like soft moss between stepping stones. The color came from underneath the pupil, as if the green of my eyes had been there all along, just waiting for its time. I'd never heard of this happening, which just goes to show that when I don't think something is possible, I just don't notice, even if it's happening right before my very eyes, or in this case, in my eyes. Chapter 1. It was a good day, with all good things. It began with something my daughter and I used to say to each other until about a year ago, when her eye-rolling adolescent angst took over and she refused our Saturday morning ritual. But today, when Gwen turned to me and said, "Let's do something fun," I jumped into her request as if it were a languid lake on a summer afternoon. My younger sister, Willa, wasn't far behind. "What about a pottery class?" I suggested. "Gross," said Gwen, all of 17 years old and picking at her nail polish. "Paris. Let's go to Paris." "Sure," I said. "Why not today?" When Gwen laughed, I joined in with relief. "Sailing class," Willa said, jumping into the conversation. That was it. And the day was the kind of dreamy, laughing suspension of time that we live for. The kind of day when you can believe in anything. There we were, my daughter, my sister, and I, the gray-blue water of the Savannah River, salt water in our eyes and laughter in our throats. Now it's midnight, and I almost regret skipping out on work. Maybe I should have done the responsible thing and forged ahead on the looming deadlines, the orders piling up, and the customers to be courted. Then I remember the look on Gwen's face when she climbed out of the water, sputtering and splashing Willa, who'd tipped the boat, accidentally on purpose, and I know I did the right thing. This was not a wasted day. Still, the night feels restless underneath me as a storm rips into Savannah with careless disregard. The rain's coming sideways, clamorous against the window and hard. They usually don't bother me, these storms. In fact, I like the rain in this water-soaked city. It's part of the ocean, part of the rivers, tributaries, and bays that contain the waters that surround us. Storms here are normal, an unassailable part of the water-soaked landscape that I usually find comforting. Not tonight, though. My husband, Cooper, is out of town on business again, so his side of the bed is empty. Gwen is asleep in her room. Willa is in her cottage a few 100 yards away. No point in my tossing and turning when there's work I can do, work I want to do. I dress in jeans and a t-shirt to walk down the hallway to my daughter's bedroom. If a watered-down light travels under her door, I'll know she's on the computer. But it's dark. Good, she's asleep, the storm a white noise to her dreams. I think about going in and kissing her on the forehead, looking at her soft face, but she'll...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?